I got several of my subscribers spamming me with this video, and even a backer asked me to talk about it. And it's because it's a situation where I guess the woman is paranoid, but the man doesn't want to cause any harm, and the man is helpful, but I guess due to culture and society, the woman is treating the man with suspicion, like she is the type of person that would rather go with the bear in the woods. But the video is obviously fake. Alright? Like, I am actually baffled on how viral the video went, and yet everyone believes and analyzes it as if it's real. So, let me tell you why I think it's fake. So apparently, this lady was hiking for the last 20 minutes, and this guy was following her, right? So, like, she's alone, she goes off trail, and all of a sudden I have red alarms ringing because I'm not a liberal man, alright? Like, I actually interact with women, and I do know for a fact that women that are gorgeous and beautiful, they rarely put themselves into these types of situations where they're alone in the middle of nowhere, without a gun, without some pepper spray, without a taser, without anything, right? Because despite what the internet wants you to believe, women are grown-ups that actually do understand the world they live in. They are actually aware that going alone, hiking in the middle of nowhere, is a danger to themselves. How do they know this? Well, they have other friends that can tell them stories. Or they have these things called mothers, and the mother usually tells the woman, hey, do not walk alone in the middle of the night. Do not go hiking alone, right? Now, if you want to do that, get a gun, get something. Because even if it's not like another guy that's trying to rob you or worse, you can end up meeting a mountain lion, or you can end up with a wild animal or something, and what do you do, right? So obviously you need some form of protection. This lady doesn't seem to have anything, so this is why all of a sudden I'm having like all of my flags raised up that this may be fake.
I started going off trail when I noticed that he was right on my tail. I don't know what to do. Please, I hope someone appeared. I'm recording you.
I'm recording.
Oh my god, I have nowhere else to go. I'm at the edge. Oh no. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the authorities. I'm gonna have you on camera.
Yes,
and I'm gonna
I know.
report this as soon as I get to the top.
Do you drive Toyota Camry?
Yes.
Is that your keys? You dropped it up there.
Wait.
I was trying to shout, but I thought you have an AirPods on or something.
I thought you were being a stalker. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
So the reason that I know it's fake is that keychain was very specific. Like, she had no reason whatsoever to film herself going through her backpack. Like, if that was her keychain and she knew how it looks like, the moment the guy pulled it up, she would know. The second reason, it's like, oh, I didn't shout because I thought you had the AirPod. No, you would shout, or you know, you would quicken the pace. And you would actually show the keys. Like, you wouldn't have the keys in your pocket so that you pull them off in a revealing way as if it's some sort of B-rated movie. You would just dangling in the front, you know, so that the woman can see what's going on, and you would chase after her. You wouldn't just, like, stalk her. So, like, in any situation, if I'm a man and I manage to find, like, a lady that drops her keys, and for some goddamn reason I feel so much kindness and compassion within that moment that I will go out of my way in order to try to bring her the keys, I would just chase after her, right? And if she tries to run, or she thinks that I'm being suspicious, it's like, fuck it, I just drop the keys and walk away. But it would be understandable, right? Like, if you start stalking a person, and you follow them in a creepy manner, like, it is understandable that the person would think that you have some ill intentions. Like, they are unaware that they lost their keys, right? So they don't know that you have them. So they're completely justified to behave as if you're just some random stranger stalking them. So no, this whole thing is 100% fake. The recording, the editing, like, okay, so who uploads this? Like, here's another question. Who uploads this? Like, the woman absolutely looks like in the wrong. There is no part where she goes like, oh, this happened to me and I felt very sorry. No, like, she's just uploading this because it's her phone and she looks awful, right? So why would she do that unless it's part of a skit? Unless it's part of, right? Now, here's the thing that a lot of people need to understand when you try to assess if something is fake or not. First of all, realize that when you are seeing this image, right, that is a person holding a camera. Like, that is a person that's recording. So, like, when you see someone in a car and they act in a way that's, surprising, know that there is a camera that's placed there, right? And it's placed in such a way that if the angle is absolutely perfect, like you're getting everything in the shot, the audio is perfect, chances are it's being recorded, right? Like, usually videos that are natural and they just happen to spontaneously catch something that happened, the audio is bad, the angle is not always great, right? The camera is not always a 4K HD camera. So, like, these things add up, whether or not it should raise a flag. Then you should wonder, like, who uploaded it, right? Because, again, usually the person that looks bad is less likely to upload the content. It's usually the person that feels in the moral right or feels that they're superior that are going to upload the content. And then, like, if something looks too good to be true, if something looks like something coming out of a movie, it's probably fake. Now, if this was real, like, let's assume that this was an actual situation where you do have the woman that's in the middle of nowhere and there's this guy coming after her, I would say that she is justified to feel afraid, right? So, like, even if this was a real event and this guy just happened to find her keys and he's now going after her, she is 100% in the right to feel afraid because she doesn't know that she lost her keys. And she has a person that is stalking her, right? And he's not trying to communicate in any way why he is going after her. He's not jiggling the keys. He's not trying to get her attention. He's just following her. So yeah, in this situation, though, I'm sorry to say this, but, like, the woman is in the right. And the moment she finds out that the guy is trying to return her keys, like, she calms down. She doesn't seem to freak out. No, like, I wouldn't see a problem with this. Again, the only problem would be the guy. Like, he should have, again, obviously the video is fake. But in a similar situation, if you find someone's keys, like, make sure that the person knows why you're trying to go to them, right? Like, don't follow them for miles and then be like, oh, well, I was just following you. No, that's creepy, right? You just brush, like, you step it up. You make contact with the person in a couple of seconds and you return the keys. That's the correct way to do it. Honestly, like, even I as a man would feel weird if another guy was following me, right? Like, imagine this muscular man that's in the middle of the woods with you and they're constantly walking after you. Like, you don't know they're walking after you because you lost your keys. You're like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he going to bug me? Like, well... So yeah, video fake, moral of the story, woman is in the right. I would have acted the same way if I was in the middle of the woods and another man is coming after me. But yeah, and also pretty women are aware of society. They're not just going to walk in the middle of the woods alone. It can happen, like, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that out of billions of women that are out there, like, some of them didn't have a mother to teach them reality, but generally speaking, at least here in Eastern Europe, like, maybe American women are different. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.